Don't let the blue skies, the sunshine, and all the little Tweety birds fool you. It's about 32 degrees this morning. Nice brisk 32 degree April morning, and we're gonna go try fishing Green Bay today. We were back from Erie, got back on Friday, had a tournament over the weekend that didn't go so hot. We're back. We're gonna go try out Green Bay. I got my grandpa along with me today. It's always fun getting him in the boat with me. Normally we do pretty well when I have him along. I don't know if he's just a good luck charm or what, but I'm gonna take him along. We're gonna try some trolling right away today, maybe do some casting later in the day too. A little windy out there. We got a northeast wind kind of blowing right into where we're gonna be fishing, but we're gonna start off trolling, go give it a shot. I'm gonna back the boat in the water here, get everything packed up and head out there and see how we can do. I am running guided walleye trips on Green Bay this year, as I did last year as well. So if you're interested in that, I'll leave a link down below where you can get out and fish with me. Without further ado, I'm gonna pack the boat up here. We're gonna get it backed in and go do some fishing. So stick with us, stay tuned. Hopefully we have a great day. I will say Mother Nature is pretty darn good at trying to trick us. She gives us blue skies, bright sun, Tweety birds, everything to make us think it's warm outside. But then as soon as you step outside, it's not. We can't complain. At least it's sunny. At least we have blue skies. And at least we're going fishing. Got a couple cranks. There you go. I'm gonna have to start calling myself Brian Andraka with all the GoPro issues I've been having. We got a fish on though. This one looked a little better when it hit. I don't think this one's gonna be a pike. No more snot rockets. Go ahead, reel. Reel. Your rod tip up. There you go. Got him. That's a good one. Look at that on blue chrome. There we go. First fish of the day, and that's a good one. Probably touching that 23-inch mark. That's just a healthy post-spawn Green Bay fish right there. And this is actually what that fish came on. This is a flicker minnow, size 9. Fishing really shallow water today, anywhere from 10 to 8 feet of water. Looking for these fish that are kind of posting up in the sand, looking for warm water, looking for bait fish, trying to pack on some pounds after the spawn there. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get this fish back in the water, but it's a good one to start with. Water temps are pretty cold this morning, they're chilly, so those fish should be releasing perfectly fine, which that one did. I went way past where I wanted to start this morning, just we had time to get set up, and we're just kind of getting to that area. That was good for me last time I was out here. So we're gonna keep giving it a dangle, get this rod back out, and keep fishing. Oh, you're outside. Looks like a good one. Hungry, they're hungry. All right, how's this one coming in?
Slowly.
Slowly. Feeling good though?
Oh yeah.
Good. See, the board is still just buried. Grab the net. We're all alone out here today. There's nobody out here. It's always a beautiful day on Green Bay when you're out here alone, you know? Oh yeah, big walleye. Big walleye. Big walleye. Oh my goodness. Reel. Got him. Got him. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Oh my goodness.
Fatty.
Oh my goodness.
Look at how thick he is. Man, oh man, that's a nice one right there. Aggressive posty, just coming out of the rivers here, little creeks, wherever these guys are spawning. And they are aggressive right now, putting on the feed bag. Nice. Hit that, what color was that one? Little chrome colored bait, pretty much a staple when it's sunny out. We got some clearer water too. Trying to run more natural colored looking baits today, and that's doing the trick. Wow, really nice fish. We also just got another hit on our outside board, so we're gonna get this fish back here. Here she goes. All right, we'll grab this one. And here you go, I'll trade you. Man, oh man. It was a little slow start, but now we got down to kind of where I wanted to pull through some waypoints that I was basically had from last time I was out here, and now we're pulling fish left and right. We started with a pike, and we got a couple of nice walleyes now. And we got another one on right now, so we'll get this fish in and keep going. This is nice, huh?
Yeah, beautiful.
When you're taking planer boards off for somebody, is you always want to make sure you're keeping that line tight. So I always try to keep my hands off the line as much as I can. Pull those clips off and grab that line and keep tension on it while pulling it back up towards the rod tip. Any sort of slack that fish can get in the line when you're pulling that board off is a good way to lose fish. Got him.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. If we were keeping fish, that'd be a good one right there.
Yep.
Eater season's right around the corner, so be sure to look me up if you want to get out here in a few weeks to catch some nice fish to bring home and eat. So when selecting colors for your crankbaits, it's always best to kind of take a look at the water clarity that you have on the day that you're fishing. Here today we have more of a stained water clarity, but it is clear. So you're gonna wanna stick with a little more flashier baits, kind of natural style looking baits, especially with that sun being high in the sky like it is today. Baits like this blue chrome here, or even this gold patterned flicker shad size 7 here. These are all good patterns to kind of run. And having those flashier baits down there, definitely gonna help you put more fish in the boat. Now, when you start getting some cloud cover, the sun's not really penetrating into the water as much, maybe you have some darker water clarity conditions too, you're gonna wanna stick with more matte colored baits. This is a really good one. This is just a green and white pattern. You're gonna want something that stands out and pops a little more in the water. Even this pink lemonade flicker minnow here is gonna do a little better in those dirty water conditions. We do run some of these patterns on those clear water days. Sometimes it doesn't really matter. You can get away with running, you know, those really bright gaudy colors in clear water too as well. But typically those shinier, those golds, those silvers, any of those chrome plated baits are definitely gonna do a little better for you in that clear water. Just a little something to keep in mind, some tips when selecting colors on your crankbaits when you're getting into this clear water or maybe even some dirtier water. Don't mess with it at all. It should be, oh my God. We'll deal with that later. We got a fish on. Looks like another good one too. Start cranking that in. It freaking buried the board twice. See, the board just went underwater. Feels heavy again. Real? Oh. Yeah? Just very aggressive today. Oh yeah, another nice one. He's right under the boat. Got him.
Oh, you lucky Cody.
Got him.
Oh, you're so lucky.
Take a look at that. That's another freaking thick one, hey. Take a look at that fish. Wow. They are just thick. They must be putting on a feed bag already, but you can tell that's another post spawner for sure. Great fish though. Nice work. Nice work. Here, I'll get a picture of you. You sit down on the live well, I'll take a picture with you. Perfect. All right. Let me grab this. We'll throw them back. Beautiful fish. Very nice. All right, we can get them tossed back in the water. There he goes. Hey, nice work. One thing I do get a lot of questions on are actually the rod holders I'm running. There's a lot of different types of rod holders out there, but the two basically main rod holders that you'll see in boats are more the cradle style rod holders that you actually set the rod into. And then you'll see a lot of these single tubed and rod tree tubed rod holders too as well. Now, I'm actually running the Trax Tech tube rod holders. As you can tell, I got a tree here with 3 rod holders on it, and then I also have 2 singles towards the back right here. Now, what Nitro did with the ZV-20s that I actually really like is they have the angled gunnels on this boat, which would really allow me to run all single rod holders and still have a difference in height, kind of going down to my inside rod. The reason why I like that is when you get into some rougher water, rougher conditions, a lot of times if you have those rods a lot closer to one another height-wise, you can get some boards that'll start kind of skipping over one another. But when you get them angled, so you have a higher rod holder moving down to a lower rod holder on the bottom of the gunnel here, you don't get as much line jump with that. So that's the reason why I kind of have a rod tree as well, just to get the height differences in the rods. Having the single rod holders on here like these ones here, they're actually adjustable so I can move them around however I want to basically manipulate that rod holder, I can. But the nice thing I like about these ones is I can actually lay them flat and lay them right across the gunnel like this. That way when I'm not using them, I can leave them right here. They're not in the way for netting fish or casting for fish, anything like that. They're just kind of out of the way and always on the boat. I don't have to store them anywhere. They're always right here. So those are the rod holders that I decided to go with. You can find them pretty much at almost any sporting goods stores that you go to. A lot of the boat dealerships around the areas also have these and have the ability to order them for you as well. These black ones are a little harder to come by, but I was able to find them and I think they match the boat pretty nice. So those are the rod holders that I'm running in my Nitro ZV-20. Outside. Feels like a good one. Yeah, definitely the perfect amount of chop today with this clearer water. Yeah. Are just running with the Minn Kota today. A lot of times in the shallower water, I like to just run with my bow mount trolling motor rather than putting the kicker down and making a bunch of noise. Just having that bow mount is a little more stealthy of an approach, and you can get those fish a little closer to the boat. Oh, we got a double. Inside board has went. Let's just get this guy tightened up. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one, Grandpa. I'm gonna get some underwater footage of him. Oh, that's a good one. That's a freaking good one. Wow. Demolished that bait too.
Boy.
Yep. That's the post spawner we were looking for, man. This is the one we've been looking for. That right there is a good Green Bay fish. Good, healthy post spawner. Like I said, just looking to feed. And they are putting a feed bag on today. Whew. What a good fish. We were doubled up. I think we might have lost that one, but that's all right. This one was definitely worth catching. What a gorgeous fish. Sit on the live well there, I'll get a picture. Ready to toss her back?
Ready?
Yep. There she goes.
Adios.
Bye-bye. Another good one. Nice work, pal.
There we go.
It's fun catching post-spawn fish, isn't it?
You bet.
A little more of a fight than when they're pre-spawn.
You bet.
Just another stellar day out on Green Bay. Got the boat back up on the trailer. We actually stayed out a little longer after you guys seen us catch that last fish. We stayed out and did a little bit of jigging. I was marking loads of fish on side imaging while we were trolling. Started out casting some ripping wraps and then I ended up switching to a hair jig. Caught some fish on both, but overall it was just a fun day out in the water. Wind was perfect. When you get clear water like this, anytime you get a little bit of ripple on top of the water is always a good thing. So I'm glad that we had the wind that we did. I'd say we probably caught somewhere upwards of 15, 20 fish, somewhere in there. And yeah, it was a ton of fun. It's always fun getting Grandpa in the boat and having a good time. So like I said, if you guys are interested in getting out on a guided trip too, I am running trips pretty much through the rest of spring here and then all through summer as well for walleye, salmon, and then even smallmouth bass too if you guys are interested in any of that. So I'll leave that all linked down below, but I'm gonna go ahead, pack my cameras up, head out of here for the day. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. And as always, keep living your dream. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.